down from $32,000 to $27,000 out the door. I stood firm and we got it. So look how pretty it is.
Black, red leather interior,
Ow.
carbon fiber on the dash.
And if you guys were wondering how much it costs to change your brakes and rotors on a Porsche Panamera, it's $3,222 for the front pair. The rear pair is $3,209. Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, we got a lot of different clips we're going to react to. I ain't going to do a whole bunch of talking. Let's get right into it. Let's go.
A dispute over a car being towed turned into a nightmare for a man in Florida.
It happened in just seconds. A man in Sunrise, Florida was waiting for his food in a restaurant when just outside, this tow truck backs up and tows away his car. He runs outside, banging on the window, yelling that his 4-year-old daughter is still in the car. The dad chasing the tow truck, yelling for the driver, Sergio Suarez, to stop.
Oh, his kid in there!
But court documents say Suarez did not stop. That prompted the girl to jump out of the moving car and into the middle of the road.
Oh, my goodness.
Her father says he ran into traffic to grab her. Police body cam video shows the tow truck driver later being taken into custody and the father being handed back the keys to the car.
Is she okay? No? Yeah, she good, yeah.
His lawyer claims Suarez checked the car 3 times before towing it. He's now charged with child neglect.
The girl suffered minor injuries to her arms and her leg.
See, man, that's what I be talking about right there. That's somebody just being super extra instead of really checking out the scenery and seeing what's going on. Most of the time, if somebody parked in front of a restaurant like that, they normally got somebody in the car waiting for them. That little girl jumped out of that car, man. That's sad, bro. That is sad. There's no way that should have happened.
Credit up on a 2017 Nissan Maxima. I'm gonna call the customer real quick. On the pre-qualification, it shows that she has 6 repos.
6 repos?
Yep.
How much down is she gonna be putting?
She didn't put anything, so I'm gonna ask her. Yeah, what's going on? Hi, good morning. My name is Jay. I'm calling from GA Auto Sales. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Do you have a couple minutes to talk?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I see you did the credit application online. I just have a few questions for you. We did a pre-qualification with the information you put on your credit app. Do you have a current auto loan?
No. So I had a vehicle. Some lovely young lady hit me and totaled my car. It's completely paid off or whatever. Been paid for.
Okay.
Between my insurance and my gap coverage.
On your credit report shows paid but current account. So I just wanted to make sure. I saw that you opened the auto loan on 7/25. So I was wondering if it was something like that.
Yes. I literally had it just for a couple of weeks. I relocated here. A young lady hit me on 75.
Damn.
And it was totaled.
That sucks. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The interest is gonna be the highest. The monthly payment is gonna be higher because the loan terms are gonna be shorter. That's if we can't get an approval with the lenders, which we're at 50-50, you know?
Well, I already have insurance. I still have my Geico policy.
Okay. And like I see, just this month you have a few inquiries from other dealerships, so maybe that's why your credit has gone down a little bit more. Are you open to any other suggestions on vehicles, or are you set on that?
I like this one.
All right, sounds good. Let me talk to finance, and I'll give you a call back. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.
It's fine. I think we should.
Yeah, I mean, just in this month, she got her credit rating like 17 times at the other dealerships. We might get an approval with the lenders. We might not. She has like 4 repos on her credit, which is a lot. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna talk to David and see what's doable.
See, a situation like that, she needs somebody to work on her credit report to try to get some of that stuff off before she try to buy another car. Because all they're going to do is give her a super high interest rate, and it's going to probably end up getting repoed again because the payment is going to be super high. I don't wish that on anybody, but a situation like that, guys, I recommend people work on your credit.
About the 2018 Durango?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, we were just checking in to see if you were still interested in the vehicle.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have the greatest credit, though, to be honest. And I just started picking up full-time hours through that app.
Okay, yeah, you said you've been working with the agency since September, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. So we offer a guaranteed credit approval regardless of your score or history. As long as you make $1,800 per month from that agency, we can get you approved.
Okay.
All right, did you want to set up a test drive for the vehicle?
$1,800 per month.
Yeah, that's before the taxes are taken out of it, so it's a little over $400 a week.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't make that much until just recently on that app, though.
Okay, did you make $1,800 within the last 30 days? If we go back to November 1st?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, because that's all they would look at is the past 30 days.
Okay.
All right.
And then I did have a repo, though, 2 years ago.
That's fine. What bank was it through? All right, no problem. So we'll just go with a different bank then. We do work with here, but we have about 9 other banks we can work with.
I guarantee they probably talk about Capital One. Capital One, they don't care. They'll repo you and then give you another loan 30 days later. They are vicious, bro. But anyway, man, another situation where you need to clean up your credit before you try to buy another car. And I hate when dealers say, you want to come in and test drive? Bro, what difference is it going to make? But they do that because they want to get people to fall in love with the car so they sign up for any kind of terms. They don't care. They feel like if they can get you in love with that car, you'll buy it regardless of what the interest rate is or how much money you got to put down. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they do to sell cars. But situations like this, guys, you got to work on your credit, man, before you go in there trying to buy a new car.
Y'all, my car just got repoed 2 days ago.
Oh, man.
My credit is only a 482, 484. I only had $300 in my name, so.
That's crazy.
What y'all think?
Ghetto fabulous.
Because I thought I was going to have nowhere to work. I thought I was going to have to Uber it out until me and my husband was able to afford another car. But God said no. God said no. You will be getting a car today, 2025. And I could not believe it. I'm like, God, what are you talking about? No, wrong person. But God did it, y'all. Like,
these videos are always funny, man, because people I can't believe some of the stuff people put on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. How you gonna tell people that your credit score is 484 and you just got a brand new 2025 car? That joke gonna get repoed, man. She already said she wasn't sure if she was gonna have a job. So that means that her employment must be a little shaky right now. I just wish people would clean up their credit before they go try to buy a car. I know it's very tempting with all these different ads. You know, these dealerships saying, oh, we get anybody approved. We accept all types of credit. We accept all types of credit, meaning that they will accept it, but that don't mean they're going to get you approved. You know what I'm saying? But it's all in the wording, man. It's all in the wording. That's how they get you.
You have an open auto right now.
Yeah, I'm returning the car because I was in an accident.
The Hyundai Elantra, right?
Oh, no, the Hyundai Elantra, that's my daughter's car.
Oh, okay, because it shows on there that it's past due by $1,968 on your credit.
Oh, no, that's wrong. My
No.
daughter has that vehicle.
It is behind. Long story short, I saw that you applied for the 2021 Acura RDX. You have a good down payment. Everything looks good. The only thing that's really affecting you is that it shows that you're behind on that one car payment and it's bringing down your score very low. It's one of the lowest I've seen in a long time.
My goodness.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're at 386 right now.
Dang,
I called them just to confirm the past due balance, but it is accurate. It's $1,968.08.
All right, let me call him and get that straightened out.
Yeah. Once that's straightened out, I can get you another loan, but most finance companies are not willing to do a second open auto for you at the moment. We can still do a second open auto, but we need that caught up.
I got you. I'm going to do that,
Yeah.
and then I'll get back right with you.
All right, sounds good. One last question, I'll let you go. Is there any options as far as getting like a cosigner or anything of that nature?
Probably could, yeah.
That can help a lot. With a cosigner, it can make a night and day difference if they have good credit and all. Like I stated earlier, you have a good down payment. You picked out a good car. Everything looks good. We just got to tweak that a little bit. Who do you think your cosigner should be?
It's my mom.
Okay.
Man, that's another situation where I always tell people, do not co-sign, even for your kids, man. You see that? That's on his credit, man. And it's showing that it's behind. And they sitting there talking about they're going to get him another loan. That's going to end up getting repoed. Then they're going to get his mom to co-sign. Like, come on, man. That's just crazy. He best to just pay off that remaining balance, try to get somebody to fix his credit, and then try to get another car. Because right now, they're going to give him a super high interest rate, and he's going to be so upside down in the car you end up getting. It's just a snowball. It just keep on rolling. So leave your comments, man. Let me know what y'all think.
So today I made a bigger decision that I was so very proud of.
You know what?
So my light came on in my car, like my brake lights, and first thing I did was I called Porsche and I said, hey, I'm gonna bring my car in there. My brake lights came on. And at this point, my brake lights has been on for like 3 weeks and I wasn't really paying attention to it.
What?
Made the appointment. I'm used to going right in there, giving them my keys and getting a loaner car. So again, the lady never asked me any questions over the phone. So when I get there, get to the counter, they were expecting me. And she was like, I just need to know where's the issue with your brakes. I'm like, girl, I don't know. The light came on. That's all I know. Y'all go do that. So she was like, well, I think you should know like the quote or the price that you're gonna be paying for your brakes. I'm like, okay, cool. Now mind you, again, I have a Porsche. So everything that I have been paying for recently has been very expensive. I've had my car for like 3.5 years now, and I think I'm outside of like my program or my warranty. Not my warranty, something to where that I don't have to. Previously I wasn't paying for any of my services, service A, service B. I wasn't paying for that because it came with like my car or whatever. So this is like my second purchase, my second expense on my car. So the first time I paid for some tires, that shit was $2,000. That blew me out the water.
Golly.
So this is the second one. So I'm like, okay, let me see how much it is. So she was like, if it's gonna be on the left side, rear or something like that. She was like, if it's the left side, it's gonna be like $2,100. She didn't say that. That's what the paper said. That's what the quote said. And it was gonna be on the right side, it's gonna be like $2,300. So I was like, oh girl, I don't know about that. Like, and she was like, we still have to go check it out. And if it's both of them, you gotta pay the full amount.
Oh man.
So I was like, so I called somebody over the phone. It was like, girl, no, you can take your car to like a foreign dealership that deals with vehicles like this. I was like, really? They was like, yeah. So made an appointment, took my documents to 2 different dealerships. One of them had quoted me like $1,900, and that was gonna be for all the brakes and the rotors. I didn't even know nothing about no damn rotors.
That's crazy.
The other place was gonna charge me the $15 for all the brakes and all the rotors. So I just picked my car up today. The only thing is that I didn't actually get a loaner, which is fine because it only took them like 2.5 hours to get my car in and out. And yeah, I have to pay like $5,500. I paid $1,500.
Now that's cool if her car isn't under warranty or if it's not a certified car anymore. She said she only had it 3 years, so it's probably still under warranty. So if something happens and they find out she took that car to an off-brand place to get her brakes and stuff done, and that's the reason why the vehicle is malfunctioning, the warranty is not going to cover the damages or cover whatever's going wrong with the car. So that's cool as long as nothing else goes wrong. And like I said, if it's outside of her warranty. But when you buy a big boy car like that, you're going to have big boy expenses. And that's what a lot of these, especially these females, no knock against females. I'm saying there's a lot of them females that know a lot about cars, but a lot of them buy these cars blindly. They just want to be cute. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking about the maintenance and all that kind of stuff. But luckily things worked out for her, man. But I'm just telling people, when you buy these Porsches, these BMWs, and we talk about this all the time on this channel, guys, you have to consider the maintenance. You have to consider the maintenance, especially if you're financing a car, because once that warranty is up, it's a wrap. And those cars are super expensive to repair, especially brakes and rotors and tires and stuff like that. Super expensive.
What's going on, folks? It's your boy Steve Got Me Rolling. Today, I got my dog Mike here, all the way from Tennessee, approved on this 2023 C8 Corvette. Mike, how was your experience here today?
My experience was good. Everything went smooth. You know, y'all got me right at the door.
0 down today. If you're in the market for a vehicle, no matter what it is or what your situation is, all you need is your ID mail. Shoot me a DM at Steve Got Me Rolling.
Appreciate y'all watching. I see y'all on the next one. Peace.
This is what the car that he drives says about him. If he drives an Alfa Romero, they're the most attractive guys in the world. But they can be hoes, so be careful. If he drives Cadillac, they're husband material. They know what they want in life and I like them. If he drives an M4, they probably have an STD and they will manipulate you, so be careful. If he drives a Chevy, they're hardworking, humble, and they always tend to be cute. If he drives a Tesla, you're basically dating a girl, so break up with them.